Joni Baloney here, and I have number 51 in my series of going through 440 stitches. This is called the loop stitch. Look at how cool that is. It looks very fringy, very fun, and it can be added to any project. So if you want to learn the loop stitch, I can teach you. Let's get started on that tutorial. Today's tutorial is going to be on the loop stitch. The loop stitch can be done in any amount. It is something that you'd use sparingly, most crocheters anyway, because it is a yarn sucker and it's very labor intensive. It's also called the first stitch. So I'm going to go ahead and use a 5.0 hook. I just have some teal acrylic yarn, and I'm going to go ahead and just chain up 10. And again, like I said, you can chain up whatever you want. It doesn't have a specific amount. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh, sorry, 10. Well, let's go to 15, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and go back in and do a single crochet. So put a single crochet into the first stitch from the hook, and then you're just going to go all the way back down with your single crochet like you normally would when you're starting off a project. So we're just going to go through here. Now, like I mentioned, the loop stitch is it's labor intensive, and it also uses a lot of yarn. So I would suggest maybe using it for the edges of a blanket, or you know, if you wanted to add some fringe to a project that you're using, you can definitely use the loop stitch for. Okay, so here we go. All right, so we have made it to the end. Now let's go on to the next row. So to start this second row, what we're going to do is turn our work, and we are going to go ahead. This is going to be a very, I don't want to say difficult, because it's not difficult. It's difficult for me because I hold my yarn like this. Most people don't hold their yarn like this. Most people hold their yarn a different way, and it makes it easier. I hold my yarn like this, so I have to do it this way, but you do whatever's comfortable for you. So your first step is going to be going through the V, okay? So we go through the V, we pull this like this, okay? Then we stop. I'm gonna grab my thumb and I'm gonna pull it up like this. Now I'm gonna pull it through like that, okay? I can let my thumb go, yarn over, and I'm gonna pull through all of those 2 stitches right there, just like that. And that's gonna make this loop, okay? So let's do it again. We go through the next stitch, hold this like this, got my yarn like this, pulling it through, just like that. I have 2 on my hook, okay? I'm gonna let my thumb out, yarn over, and go through 2, okay? And what it's gonna do is it's going to make this fringed out like this, okay? And the more you go, the more fringe is going to be, okay? So again, because I hold my finger like this, I'm doing it with my thumb. If you hold it like this or any other way, you would use your index finger to pull it up. But because I use my index finger to hold my yarn, I can't do that. So again, go like this, I get my thumb, and I just pop it up there like that, and then pull this through, let my thumb out, yarn over, and then sometimes I'll just go through to make sure that it's enough, that I've done the fringe big enough here, and then I just pull through, okay? Because you want them all to be kind of consistent, so that way they look consistent when you're going through. So let's go through again, okay? Yarn over, got that here, got my thumb, pull it through, yarn over, and then I pull it through the 2. And then on this side, here we go. We've got the little fringe. See? So it's it's simple once you get the concept of it. Again, it depends on how you are holding your stuff as to how easy it's going to be pulling the fringe through. So just keep that in mind. Okay, so let me go through again. Yarn over. Sorry, not yarn over. I've got to do this. There we go. Okay, and now I pull through like so, And then I go through and grab this and pull it through, just like that. Again, this will probably be a lot easier for you guys because you don't hold your yarn the way that I do. And so it just makes it a little bit more difficult because I use my index finger to hold my yarn. And I've done that for 25 years. So unfortunately, I cannot force myself to do it. It's like muscle memory, so I can't make myself change. Okay. Like I said, this is good for something that you're going to use like a border on, or even if you're going to make a shirt and you want some cool little fringe on it. It gives it a really, really cool look. So now this is number 51 in my series of going through 440 stitches. So if you haven't seen that series, make sure that you hit it up. You'll learn a lot of cool things. All right, so we're coming up on the end here. So it's making it a little bit more difficult because there's nothing to hold on to here. So I'm gonna pull this like this so I can, actually I'm gonna go like this. That's probably the easiest way to do it for me. There we go. And I'm gonna pull that out. There we go. So just like that, all of my little fringes are about the same. So here I'm just going to end on a single crochet so that way it ends off this round. And then there you go, just like that. And you keep going as much as you want. So now, one thing I will say is I will go back around this way and I'm going to do a single crochet into each stitch all the way back around. And then we'll do the fringe on the next round because you want them all to be the same. If you did a fringe right now, you would be doing it on the opposite side. So it won't work. I mean, I guess it would if you're making a blanket and you wanted to have fringe on both sides. That could work. Okay. So there we go. Turn. And then we go through and do it again. So we go through here. Gonna pull that like that. And then let it go. And there we go. Go through, pull this like this, pull that out, yarn over and go through. Pull this. Okay. All right, look at us go. See, once you get the hang of it, it'll be nice and easy for you. All right, so let's go, last one here. Pull it through, close it off, just like that. All right, now let's see what we look like. Look at that. Tell me that that's not cool. Oh my goodness, that is so cool. Anyway, I hope this tutorial helps you. Let me know in the comments if you plan to use it. And I hope that you guys have an amazing day. Don't forget to like, don't forget to follow, don't forget to share, repost. I enjoy doing this for you guys, and I appreciate all the love and support.